So first off, I want to start by saying it's wash day, so just excuse my crazy looking hair right now. Alright, so since I introduced my Big Sister series, I got a few emails and I just selected one that I thought would apply to a larger group of people. So the email goes, "Hi, my name is such. I'm 18, I just graduated high school and I just found out I'm pregnant. I don't want to get an abortion, but my parents are really strict and I don't know what their reaction will be like. My mother is an active member of the church and I know everyone will be talking. I need some advice. I don't know what to do." Okay, first off, I want to start by saying congratulations to all you upcoming mothers out there because there's a lot of people I know right now that's pregnant. So that's why I chose this one because it would apply to a lot more people. So congratulations, y'all. Like, it's gonna be a great experience and you're gonna love it, really. Alright, so for this girl, honestly, thumbs up for not just wanting to go get an abortion. And I understand the feeling of being overwhelmed, just finding out you're pregnant and thinking, what are my parents gonna think? What's everyone in the church gonna say? What's my friends gonna say? What am I gonna do now? I just finished high school. I wanted to go to college or whatever. I understand it's a very overwhelming experience when you just find out you're pregnant. It's like your entire life starts flashing before your eyes and you just start thinking about a bunch of stuff all at once. But at the end of the day, the choice is definitely up to you if you want to keep it or you don't want to go along with the pregnancy. That's entirely up to you, and I am pro-choice, so you are free to make whatever decision, but I am here to encourage somebody though to make what I would believe to be the right decision, which is of course to keep the child, because no child has to be here, and unless you're retarded, you know what you were doing when you were doing it. And there's so many things on the market now to prevent unwanted pregnancies. So to me, if you end up being pregnant right now, you should face your responsibilities and just go along with it and just try to figure out, make some plans and see what you're gonna do to make it feasible. But I don't think you should go get it aborted just because you weren't thinking what you were doing at the time. That's on you. An innocent life doesn't have to go just because of your mistake. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts. But here's a few tips to make it a little bit easier on you guys when you do decide to go along with the pregnancy. Okay, tip number one is be prepared, and that's mentally. By that I mean just get it in your head. I'm gonna be a parent, and I know this doesn't come like so easily because even when I was pregnant, I honestly didn't realize I was actually having a child. You know how they say you feel attached to it and you feel bonded. I didn't have any of that experience until like in my final trimester when my belly was really big and the baby was like so big, it was moving around a lot and it was doing stuff. So it was that moment that I really realized, there's a person, there's a life within me. But the entire time before that, I just felt like myself. I just knew I was pregnant, but I didn't like connect with it in any type of way. But the sooner the better, because the sooner when you connect with it, you start thinking more along the lines of a parent and you start making certain plans. It's kind of hard to just force thinking like a parent when you don't really feel like a parent. So just try to be prepared mentally. That's my first tip. Okay, tip number two would be to train your body. This tip really helps a lot. It helped me a number. It's like training yourself to get out of certain habits, things that are gonna happen when you now become a mother. You can train yourself before it just happens, so it doesn't feel all that overwhelming. You don't get crazy when you're having sleepless nights or when you're having to get up so early in the morning because you've already trained yourself. I think this 9-month period that you get is a lot of time to really get over yourself and just to get into the whole vibe of what it's gonna be like for at least the next couple of years. So when babies are just born, you're gonna have to get up a couple times in the night. You don't have to really do that right now, but you're probably gonna be getting up a lot of times in the night anyways for potty breaks. But you can train yourself. If you're a girl like me who normally gets up like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, if it's possible, then you can start training yourself to get up like by 10. That's what I did. My uncle had me get up by no later than 10 o'clock in the morning. If you're struggling to do that, if you're staying up all night watching the TV and then you can't get up in the morning, then you need to start training yourself to go to bed earlier, because that means if you have a child and you're staying up all night and then you gotta get up early in the morning, you're either not gonna be able to get up, or you're gonna end up getting up and being very grumpy and very just miserable. Your body's gonna be tired. So you're gonna want to start training yourself to get the sleep that it needs and to get up early in the morning. Tip number 3 is I would advise you to try to gain a little bit more responsibility. If you're lucky enough for your parents to still have you in the house and they're taking care of you and helping you with your pregnancy, don't just lie around all day because you're pregnant and expect that when that child is born, they're going to be treating you like an adult. They're going to treat you like a child because you still act like a child. You need to get up, find something around the house to do to show that, all right, I realize I'm about to be a mother and I'm about to start showing you that I'm responsible enough to, one, take care of this child, take care of myself when the time comes around, and I got it pat, so I don't need anyone telling me, you gotta do this or you gotta do that. The more you show that you're responsible, there's not gonna be anyone just in your skin telling you, all right, you need to get up out the bed now, you need to go wash those dishes, or can you cook dinner today. You can just find stuff around the place to do to show yourself that, I'm responsible, and you helping me out is not a bad thing. Tip number 4, don't wait until the last minute to get all the stuff you'll need, guys. Like, for real, this is a good tip. If you start getting things in as early as possible, then you're not gonna be all nervous as it comes closer to the time, because you're not gonna be thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have baby in the next month and I haven't gotten anything as yet, and things like that. You should definitely just try. You go out on the road, you see a pack of baby rags, you don't have to go out with a bunch of money and do a bunch of shopping, but just when you go on the road, you have a little spare money, you just pick one up and buy it, and it will add up. By the time you're in your second trimester or so forth, you'll know, at least I have a few stuff already. So don't wait till the last minute, guys. Tip number 5, if it's possible for you, you should really try to keep a baby shower. It really does help out in terms of helping with not having to buy all the stuff, because let's be real, even for people who's grown and have a job and all that stuff, it is still overwhelming to have a child, because it's a lot of stuff that you have to get and a lot of things that you have to do to prepare for that child, and it is very expensive. So if you can keep a baby shower and have your friends come over, or members of the church, anybody that's willing to get you some gifts, then I would say do it, because it will be helpful. Ain't no shame in the game, sweetie. You're gonna need help. So keep a baby shower. Tip number 6 kind of goes along with that. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Don't be afraid to call your mom and say, hey mom, look, I've been thinking about this for the baby, and I'm maybe falling a little bit short on the money, or maybe I need your help. Can I stay by you for the weekend so I can, get some stuff done, or whatever is going to make your pregnancy a little bit easier. Then don't be afraid to call around and ask for help, even if it's a friend, anybody, because anything that you can do to just keep yourself stress-free and as relaxed as possible during your pregnancy, then you should do that, because trust me, stressing and being pregnant is no joke. You will have a miscarriage quicker than you got pregnant. So don't be stressing yourself about nothing. If you need help, just ask for it. Alright, and then the last 3 tips, I'm just gonna tie it up all together. It's think positive, don't harbor negative thoughts, and just be happy. So think positive in terms of, like, when you get up in the morning, Don't think about, oh my god, my back hurts, I'm so annoyed, I just can't bother with being pregnant. Think, wow, the baby's moving a lot today. Just think about the good stuff that's gonna come along with your pregnancy. You're gonna love having a baby. Trust me, when the moment you see that baby, I don't know what type of person looks at the baby and just don't feel no type of emotions, but for me it was a different type of experience. I was speechless, like, for real. I just looked at my daughter like, I was just in total disbelief that there was this person in my body. So you're gonna love being a mother, trust me. So just for the time you're pregnant, who knows, you might never have any more kids or anything like that. So just enjoy the experience. It's gonna be a once in a lifetime experience. Trust me, go out, do stuff. Try to stick more to the people that make you feel happy rather than the people that are talking negative, because people are always gonna have something to say. Let's be real, people are always gonna talk when it comes down to pregnancy. So don't get up and dwell on why is everybody saying this and that. Yeah, whatever, people are always gonna talk, nobody cares. So just stick to your friends that text you in the morning, hey, are you okay, let me see a picture of your belly, oh, stuff like that. Friends that make you happy and make you feel good about your pregnancy, that's who you should cling towards. You should stick to people that definitely make you happy. If your baby daddy's stressing you, you need to cut that nigga off. Like, for real, you need to cut him off, because most times they just stress you out, and then after the baby's born they do come around. So you don't need to be stressing yourself over a baby daddy and his parents and his family or whatever. Just cut all that negativity off and just be happy, because you are going to love it. I'm proud of you guys, really, regardless of what anyone else wants to say. Having a baby is a very good thing. It's bringing a life on this earth. It gives you a purpose to live, and it gets you level-headed and sets you straight in life. So it's not about ruining your life or anything. I think babies are good. So thumbs up to you guys, and congratulations. Good luck.